Hello and welcome to a playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically the DLC Archon Prophecy. And now, let's head into our episode. Hello, welcome back to a playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically Archon Prophecy. Even more specific than that, Story Map 2. This is our third try. The first try, or normal, normal. I just got my butt handed to me. Now, again, I'm average at best. I think if I had focused down the Umbral Dwelling first, probably would have done better. Focused on just securing that one spot. That sort of thing. That's fine. We tried it on first time on easy, and I was still kind of tilted. So this third, I was doing fine, but I felt I could do better. So this third try, still easy, reset, dealing with things. We are doing much better. We've started making a second city. We've secured an Umbral Dwelling spot to get gold, Archon's blood, and more gold. We need gold. We've also secured Void Stones, or had secured Void Stones. How strong are you? You're 71. So I think... yeah, you guys can at least head down. Get the palisade walls. And these guys are just kind of rebuilding their forces. There we go. We'll do that. Again, I think Sanctuary Outpost and the Umbral Dwelling should get 4 expansions total. Up to 2... I don't know what's called these. Districts? Zones? Provinces away. So, in here, right, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, that's it. Grab all 4 of these. Or 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know what I mean? Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if it extended, if these connected, I could go 1 from here, 1, 2. Assume there's a province here, 3, 4. No, hold on, 1, 2. Nope, this is as far out as I could go. And then on the surface, I think outposts should get 3, but they all have to be touching the outposts. Sometimes I wobble between 3 and 4, at least 3. Story-wise, we are assaulting the remnants of the old giant kingdoms. And we're dealing with that. We did get Prelude of Doom. We're selecting a new tome. So if we show the tomes I have by tier, right? We've got Necromancy Zeal. We tripled up on tier 2, so we want another tier 3. And what we're gonna grab is Tome of the Great Transformation for Whiteborn. Soul Harvest will be useful because we can convert souls to thralls and thralls to research, sort of thing. Necrotic Spires isn't bad, especially if they're going to be undead. Bone Dragon reanimation's pretty good. Fatigued Legion is an enchantment that's pretty good. So a weakening aura. Wow. So they'll have a weakening aura and an intimidating aura. Wow, that's really good. Domain of Death. Not the worst. I'm soulbound. Not the worst. And Desecrated Structures. Interest. Target resource known in your domain provides +5 soul income. So I can just crank the soul income. Huh, this might be a better choice than I thought. We're going to go ahead, select that.
Once you have felt the power of necromancy,
and we want both Whiteborn and Fatigue Legion.
An empire does not
so I'll lock Whiteborn. I'll grab Fatigue Legion. Our science is so far behind. Let me do Dark Knowledge Ritual. But we only have 2 cities. I think this is gonna turn into a research, right? Because it'll have 1, and this provides mana and research. 2, 3, 4, 5 research facilities. Potentially 6. Oh. That is something to keep in mind. This is gonna be far, so if we get a 3rd one, like I said, I might. What am I at? I'm at very good. I might take this. The Temple of the Tome. For me. Burn down this to the ground so this can expand even more. Maybe. Axwing's a mess, they can have it. Not doing that. You did your thing, you're healing and on defense, that's fine. You're on defense, can't do anything down here. You're good. Well, I should get them near each other at least. Alright, you need an architect. Right? Architect? Yeah, an architect. You have an architect, so you're good. You can expand. I need... Okay. That's a really good farm. This is going to be a gold mine, so this has to be a farm. So let's grab the 3rd farm for the huge boost in food. Oh, this would be a good farm too. Oh, so quarry. Oh no. Oh, research. Go, because we can throw all the quarries we want up here. Interesting. Okay. Getting things worked out. Convert this back to a farm. Yeah, this can only be a quarry. This can also only be a quarry. But this is a really good farm. Technically, that's a really good farm too, but I don't know if we're going to have enough room to grab it. So we'll see. So we got the granary. Working on the obelisk. After the obelisk. Kind of need the bathhouse. What are we at? 5. It's gonna pop in 4. Let's queue up the Masonic Hall. Saladria can annex another province. I don't think I'm gonna go above this lot. So, a lot of foresters here. I don't think I'm gonna go below this lot. But if we put a quarry here, that'll boost the golem mine. And allow us to grab the smith skill, because it needs 4 quarries for the boost. So this will pump out units. Good. New skill, which I think is Dark Vigor, and we want to save for that. That's actually really important. We don't have any vassals yet, so we'll let that stick. Oh! Well, this counts as a mine. Yeah, I think getting this is more important. And we'll go from there. We got another vicious windshield, so someone needs it. We take a look at our armies. You have one. You don't have one. And on you, as far as weapons go, you have a... Ah, there we go. Okay. The Death Calling Slicer isn't bad. But it could be better. What do I have for resources? I have a decent chunk. I do spirit damage. And we want distracted. Sunder defense is always good. Close. Crit chance is actually pretty good on him too. And the same thing with, well, maybe not him, because he's, oh no. Yeah, so he's got a plus 20% crit chance on him. This is the warrior. Right? And then on our Death Knight, we can do the same thing. So they'll have a bit, and do they? I don't think Frenzy can stack twice. Yeah, 20. So there's 30. So combine it with blueprints. Do I have? I do not. Quests? Interesting. Pantheon. Right? Spirit. Even this. That's tier 2. We have enough. Do we go up to tier 3? Crit damage? Oh, what's tier 3? I would like to save that last point for potentially diseased. Fires 2 Archon blood. I don't know if we're gonna get it. So I'll at least make this. So he'll have a base, if he's teamed up next to someone, he'll have a base 50% chance, so every other hit should crit. And it should do even more damage on top. So we'll do that. We'll make 2 of these for our melee guys, because they're both going similar builds. Other than that, yeah, I think this is gonna be research, because we look, research, quarry up this way is fine, right? This will be a mine, that'll be a mine, but I need the research. So turning this into a scholarly government will help boost research. What is his... Horos the Sculptor. What is his... Duelist? We can trigger this. Well, we're gonna have to mess with this a little, get him to slay or ruler. But we can do this. Yeah, so they're gonna burn the... Okay. 600. Right, well, that's a... Hold on. 600. 600. 700. 600. 140. No heroes. We should be able to take this. High risk. 600 and 700 is 1300. We might have to fight it. Maybe we can make them come to me so I have the benefit of walls? We'll go ahead, launch that. Burden of guilt, that's the other thing we want. You're stuck. Well, actually, oh, right. I think this is going to be the teleport. And then a teleporter here, probably, as well. Because we have teleporters now. So definitely want the Smith's Guild. Or here. Well, no, that would give up. Well, we'd only lose 5. Yeah, we'll go ahead and build a teleporter there. Great, you're making a unit. Need the academy. Shade maker. I just need to pump out units. You're waiting. Can't see under there. Is there anything? I'm afraid if I step too far away, there'll be another attack. So I think they have to sit there. Okay, and we're good. Obelisk, so we got plenty of mana. Enter. Should have thrown up a bookmark. So I can take this. Alright. I'll auto-combat it, but I'll lose. Hard. So that's a low game. Yeah, so I need to pull back. I need 3 armies to deal with him. So, knowing that, you head in that direction. Knowing there, okay, I'll just end this turn. Oddly enough, because of the way they're spread... Oh, hold on. Save game. Bookmark 2. Because there are 2 ways to handle this, right? You go there. You go there. High risk. Oh, I didn't see that one. Okay. So load game. Bookmark 2. Yeah, I didn't see that 4th army. So yeah, so they're taking that. You're headed in this direction. You guys are pulling back. You get the architect. And we'll go ahead and queue up another architect there. Yeah, and you just do this, and you're on defense, and we hope you can hold. Otherwise, nothing else really changes. We will queue up Burden of Guilt. Enter. So, they're gonna wipe out that outpost again. you pull back for an army. You come in here. So you need a shade maker. You need a shade maker. And then you're good. More importantly, since you're getting into combat, you can have the deadly mace. And we'll go ahead and make another one for our other melee dude. Because underground, yeah, here they... Oh, wow. They're just completely bypassing it. Okay. That should be enough. And I need the gold. Let me queue up a shade maker. 2 of them. Let that sit. You're good. You're good. Now, let me put you way back here so I know you're not in range of reinforcements. You're there on defense. After the hall, they do need a bathhouse. But what I will do is boost the gold. End turn. Yep. They're gonna burn it to the ground. Yep. End turn. Yeah, so they come up to the surface. But they can't get within range. So you go in here. We buy this shade maker. And you go in here. So now we have 3 stacks of 6. That's 1,000, 600, 600, 2. Alright. Great. We might grab another... Again, I want a nautical governor? Well, maybe not. Maybe we can work with what we have. So, Burden of Guilt is ready. Perfect. We'll go ahead. Cast that on you. So what exactly did that? It did a little damage. So they took 20, and they lose half of their movement points. So they can't really go anywhere. We'll go ahead. Queue up another one. Save game. Bookmark 1. I think I'm gonna have to fight this. Give me a guardian. Just to limit... Yeah. So in my mind, I should lose nothing. Hold on. No Marlin. No Marlin. What is going on? Why is Marlin invisible? So he's in this army? Why is he invisible? Huh. I'll auto combat. Yeah, I shouldn't lose that much. So I have to retry this. I bet you it's those wisps. Hold on. Close. When did I... That's actually not bad, but I'd rather disenchant it. I think I can make better. Where did I... Bookmark 2? So bookmark 1. Alright, so here. They pulled back here. You pull back here. Okay. You... Wait, do you have an arc? Oh, you need an architect. Wait. You go in this one. We queued up an architect here. We let things fit. After the hall, you need a golem mine. No real... Well... Here, we lose 5, but knowing this is going to be quarry, we get it back and then a little extra. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm a little too focused on, oh, this has an iron deposit. Quarry has to go there. But you don't have to do that. And in some cases, it's probably better if you don't. And a tithe collector. Yeah, the tithe collector is not so good here. Well, it'd be fine here. So that's something to keep in mind. But double pump gold, let that sit. You're parking your butt there. You're there. You're done. Burden of guilt? No. Trigger the dark ritual. Shave off that. Then queue up the burden of guilt. Done, 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 done. End turn. Don't understand why he's invisible. So we give up that. We move you into here. We move you out to here. Still playing out the same. That should be exactly where we were. And then we double queued up Shade Makers. So save game, bookmark 2 again. You're gonna get into a very large fight, so you need the deadly mace. What can we make for torso? Hit points, defense, resistance. It's just a nice, simple... Go ahead and forge that. There you go. Done. Done. Yep, he's gonna burn that to the ground. We've got the deadly mace. And turn. So up to the surface, same situation, literally. Save game, bookmark 2. You go into this army. We rush you. You go into this army. This army's good to go. Let's see. Spell ready. We throw the reinforced armor on you. And you need something similar, I think. So we'll go ahead. Go ahead, just make another one. Cast Burden of Guilt on you. Not save the game. And again, we're gonna have to fight this. Trigger this fight. Wait, where? So now this one's Merlin. Alright. Game. Bookmark 2. Okay, so this is the Marlin. Okay, right? Save game, bookmark 2. Right? Nope, hold on. Where? Hey. So Merlin, yeah, so the 2. So this time for some reason, this is Merlin. So, burden of guilt on you. There we go. Now trigger this. Right, taking damage. Alright. Again, if I lose like a unit or 2, that's fine. Again, probably gonna have to fight this though, just to minimize it. Wow! Why? Oh, that's a retry. Okay. Alrighty. We can probably defeat him in detail one-on-one. So, Scarelings. These guys are annoying. We can probably handle it. Yeah, we're in range. Well, I guess the question is, what would be better? So what does this do? Necrohex, center resistance. So kills turn into zombies. I think this side? Nope. Yeah, I don't think that's useful right now. I think we keep them back. Punch these guys up. Yeah, and then these guys have to go here. Honestly, I don't think anything's gonna be in range, but just for bait. End turn? Pull back. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Alright. And then... I don't have the vines. Okay. You can mass condemn. Actually, hold on. It's, that... Yeah, there's my zombies. And that's all you're gonna do. I'm mass condemned. Wow! Even with the weakness. Really? Versus... out of range. What? Oh. So I can't... The issue is that I really can't let them charge. Or I'm screwed. $75 is the best I can do. Really? Yeah, I don't like how this is calculated. I guess I go... defense. I don't know. Yeah, it's gotta get a kill. So you go here, you go here, take the stab, then necrotize. There we go. I think you're headed in this direction. Don't care, you're headed in this direction because they're gonna need the help. And then you... Great. Go this way. I think that's the best I can do. So the idea is that... Yeah, this... God damn, that dissonance stuck. But the idea is that... Okay. Got a fumble. I'm not sure what happened there. That was a summoned unit. Okay. So... Dead. constricted. Okay. Yeah, they're losing melee units, which is good for me. Yeah, I think you go that way. Right, the heal is free. Only a 25% chance to hit. Why? That at least gives me some 50-50s. Missed. Alright. Kill you. Pop this here. Really? And then necrotize them. Pretty good. So now he's got all these summoned units. Right, they're stuck. I don't know if I run them forward. Okay. Hold on. What? I think you go defensive. And you go defensive. And they can't move. So that still leaves this flank. Oh, what's this? Alright. Oh, I messed this up. Defense. Defense. This way? For a heal. A lot of breaking going on here. I think that's all I can do. Yeah, lost a unit. Don't care about that unit. 2 units down. Might lose a 3rd. Whoa! What happened there? Berserk. Why are you berserk? Kinda have to. That did not clear berserk. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Alright, take your shots. Great. What? And they're berserk. Holy. Why can I not? Whoa! Where did my leader go? Why did my... What is going on? Why is my leader dead? I don't understand what happened there. He's not... Nope, 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 nope. Bookmark 2 it is. What happened? I was out of range. I'm very confused. Alright. Save game. Overwrite. Trigger. Auto combat. Hold on. Have we cast Burden of Guilt? We have not cast Burden of Guilt. So maybe Burden of Guilt is wasted on this guy? No, we'll do that one. Alright. Trigger the fight. Apparently this is the best I can do? Which I find improbable? But I guess I take it and rebuild? What is the upkeep on these guys? Yeah, mana. So that's the thing, right? And now I just have to rebuild as quick as I can. Grab... Ooh, no, not Desecrate Structure. No, I don't think I want that. I will grab the Whiteborn. You up. Petite Legion. And now I have to rebuild. I can't support the mana. Alright, so you're fine. We'll swap things out as best we can. Okay. Like, I feel like I screwed up there. New skill. Or Spanish, nope. Suppress. Great. Okay. You go back into this army. I mean... What do you go in this direction? Need another guardian. So what do you need? You just need a guardian. You're in there. You're deleted. New skill available, which is recruiting units. Yep. There. Spell Fatigue Legion. We'll go ahead and enchant. So now our units have more hit points and inflict weaken. Continue. You need to get deleted because I need the mana for other things. Okay. So Artesian Cruel Weaponry, Fatigued Legion. Let's throw an Inquisitor in to each of these armies as well. Oh, third Forester. Right, which means next turn we should be able to get this. And I will queue up the bathhouse because they do need it. You're waiting. You're waiting. Why, God, now we're very good. So now what we can do, check this out. Call to Crusade. The Umbral Dwelling attempt to capture it. Okay. Cast down Merlin. So we've called a Crusade. These guys are going after Merlin. End turn. We don't have to worry about them. I don't know how much damage they'll do, but they'll at least keep Merlin off my back. I assume... Oh! And then it goes away. Okay. Alright. So... hold on. So you have... if you need an Inquisitor, you need an Inquisitor. And a Guardian. Well, hold on. Well... yeah, pump out that gold. Yeah, see, this is what I was afraid of. But you should be able to take them. So, bookmark 1. Beautiful. Dismiss. Oh. The Golden Wyvern Mount. Oh, we're taking that reward. And... we'll throw you on a Golden Wyvern. So you have a ton of spirit resistance. Confirmed. Not a lot of other resistance, though. And we'll throw in reinforced armor. Who else? You need a reinforced armor at least. And you definitely need some. Oh, you did level up. We're gonna grab crit chance. We're gonna give you... oh, no. Okay. We're gonna disenchant... oh, the charged robe. I think the crossbow's fine to disenchant. And this. Close. Oh, hold on. You need boots. You get the charged road. You need... basic reinforced armor. Someone's been captured. Awesome. You're good. We have some leeway. I hope they're not stuck there. Otherwise, that sucks. Really need that smith skill. Not anymore. And turn. Uh-oh. Oh, no! All right. Rush you. We're all headed in this direction. Way to turn and cast Burden of Guilt. And keep pumping out units. You need the armor, right? Yes. Wait. Why are they... Can we get you out of dodge? Or we're gonna need to delete you? And you. Because we don't want them in the fight. Okay, I was gonna say, they should be able to move on to water. So we've got Burden of Guilt ready. If it's gonna take 2 turns... Well, hold on. Give me that Smith's Guild and queue up the Inquisitor. You're in this fight. You're in this fight. Cast Burden of Guilt. No. No. Oh. On you. And turn.
Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.